welcome back to my channel. Today is more of a different type of video than I usually make. I've seen in like the Facebook groups and stuff like that lately, and just in general, sometimes people have trouble differentiating between the first version of number 18 and number 1 just because they're so similar looking. So let's get into some of the ways to tell them apart in case you ever happen to run into either one of them. So starting first with number 1, she often gets mistaken for Addie, but the way you can tell she isn't is because she does not have the gold hoops that don't come out. So that's one of the first ways you can tell. As well, her eyes are a deep chocolate color, I would say, like kind of like a dark chocolate color, brown, which if you have seen Addie in person ever, her eyes are pretty light. So that is definitely a way that you can tell number 1 right off the bat. Another way you can tell as well is if you do come across a number 1 still in like its original hairstyle. It is in this little braid right here. I'm not gonna obviously take her hair down, but when her hair is down, it's gonna be sort of uneven, just because of the way the braid was cut. I know that's like a big complaint with the number 1s and 15s and things like that, is the hair is actually uneven. So if you do see one with no earrings, dark eyes, and her hair is down, it's kind of like a weird uneven cut, then you have a number 1 on your hands. So this is the first version of number 18. This is her without the bangs, so she's a Pleasant Company 90s version. And you'll see here she also doesn't have the earrings at all, but this is essentially an Addie doll, but without the earrings. The eye color is a kind of like a milk chocolatey color, and I'll show you a comparison of the eyes next to each other, but you can definitely tell these eyes are super light. And part of the reason I made this video was because when I was trying to hunt them down, I saw a listing for her and I was like, yes, I finally got a number 1, but I didn't really know the difference between the eye color or anything like that. So let's look at their eyes right next to each other. So I'm going to try to do this as gracefully as possible without making them fall. But these are the eye colors right next to each other. Number 1 is on the right, and you can tell like the really dark chocolate color eyes. And 18.1 over here has the milk chocolate colored eyes. And of course, number 18.2, the one with the bangs, will be like the same type of doll here. But yeah, so that is what the two of them look like right next to each other. Alright, so I have a Pleasant Company number 11 right here. My Addie is in storage, unfortunately, but this one is around the same time that these two came out. So you can really see here, the main thing is the eyes. These two share the same color eyes, that same dark chocolate color. You can tell in the light it's the same color eyes here. Versus this eye color, which is a little bit more kind of reddish, like red undertones, versus this one is on the darker side. It's such a very slight difference that you might have to get like a light out and just kind of compare if you have multiple dolls and things like that. And of course, unless somebody like absolutely knows, if you go on like eBay or Marketplace or something like that, someone might not know the difference, and like the photos taken might be hard to tell, but honestly, just I'd recommend just like swiping it up if it's cheap enough, if you're unsure, just because they're so hard to come by, like in general. So if you have any questions about that or want to send any photos, anything like that, feel free. So this video was super short, but I just wanted to have sort of like a little guide floating around there, because when I first got my 18.1, there wasn't really a lot of resources or guides or anything like that, and I was kind of confused, like, is this her, is this not her? So hopefully, even if this helps like one person, that will make me happy. So thank you so much for all the support, and I will see you guys next time.